often describe the awakening process like a flower that blossoms and then is in full bloom. Full bloom is what you would call enlightenment. So there's very much this process, the awakening process, which is a lot like a seed that is planted in the soil, underground where it's dark, and the seed sprouts, it opens, and it's trying to find the light. It's struggling. It hits rocks, roots. It's working its way towards the light. And then it breaks through the surface, sprouts, and then it continues to grow, facing more challenges, the challenges of the environment. It goes from this struggle to now striving. It's ascending, it's climbing, it's reaching for the sun. And then there's a few buds that appear. These buds open. They blossom. And this is what I refer to as this opening. As you awaken, you'll experience this striving, this stage where it feels like you've now experienced the light, that you've surfaced. You'll find this contrast. I was living in darkness my entire life, and now I'm experiencing the light. This feeling that there's this more and more growth, more and more striving, that you're climbing higher and higher, that you're ascending, reaching for the light. And you'll start finding that you're opening more and more. And that's really what I see as they're all critical stages. But for the video, I want to really speak to this opening. Because it's really about becoming aware of when you get closed. And you'll find that when you get a taste of some opening, it'll give you that contrast of, wow, I was so closed before. And it'll feel like you're kind of going between open, close, open, close. So it's really about becoming aware of what is making you closed. What beliefs are you still holding on to? What are you still identifying with that's keeping you closed? And as you become aware of these beliefs, these identities that are keeping you closed, as you become more conscious of them, as you shine the light of awareness on this, it's like the flower is getting more light. And it starts blossoming, starts opening up. So the more light that you shine on these beliefs, these identities that keep you closed, you'll find that just by shining the light on it, then there's more opening. There's more blossoming. So that's a critical phase in the awakening, because we're so used to being so closed, guarded, defended, protected, that really it's about being vulnerable, opening up, being exposed. There's something in you that doesn't want to be exposed. There's something in you that doesn't want to be vulnerable, that doesn't want to open up. But it's when the flower opens up fully that it's at its peak potential, that it's most beautiful when it's opened up. There's an aroma, there's a fragrance that is released. And just like that, just like the flower, you are the exact same. That as you become more and more vulnerable, as you open up more and more, you start to bloom. As a bud, you start blossoming, and then there's a flower that then starts blooming and it opens up and it's full color, full fragrance, full beauty. And this is what we call enlightenment. And the seed of enlightenment is within everyone. It's about nurturing that seed. It's about allowing nature to provide everything that is necessary for the growth of the flower. But try and find in your experience, try and be aware of when you go into this state of closure. Be aware that when you're maybe around your partner or colleagues or strangers, try and be aware of when you get closed. Try and be aware of how long you stay in this state of closure. Become aware of what it is that closed you. Was it an expectation that was not met, was not fulfilled? Was it an argument that you were wrong? Is it some sort of bitterness or resentment? Because of the belief in things needing to be fair? Is it because of fear or safety? By just noticing when you experience this closure, it gives you more insight into what is creating that closure. Why is it that you can't stay open? I don't want to say that openness is the goal. I don't want to create a goal about it. But if you just use the visual of the flower, that potential of the seed is to open and to grow into its fullest potential. So that flower is in full bloom, fully open. So what's preventing you from fully opening? Be aware of that. And the light of awareness is enough to help you open more and more. And you'll find that the more you open, the more of your own fragrance you will start experiencing. The more of your own beauty you will start experiencing. The more of your fullness you will start experiencing. So just something to be aware of. Hopefully this helps. I'll see you in the next one.